What's up? What's up? So, I got a new toy. And here it is. This is the Redcat TR-MT8E. This is not their newest one, which is coming out soon. This is, well, the one that you've seen around. I picked it up today and had it out for just a minute, but just thought I would talk about it real quick. I got it from a local hobby shop, Sky RC. It, looking at it there, it was pretty cool looking, and then I don't think I really was able to really get a feel for the size until I got it home and had it sitting next to my blackout, and then I was like, okay, this thing is huge, and then took a picture of my son next to it, and the tire was almost as big as his head. But I'm actually really impressed with it. It just feels like it's really well built. Just feels really solid. And just this sound, I mean, come on, it's just, I don't know, there's just something girthy and strong about that sound. Had it out for a few minutes, like I said, with my batteries. Didn't last very long on it, so I'm gonna get a really good charge on it tonight and then play with it more tomorrow. But just my initial thoughts. Really the shocks are just huge. They're really big. I mean, you can just kind of see the size next to my finger, I guess. Pretty average size guy, so my hands. Anyways, wow. So anyways, there you go. It's got, aluminum shock tower, cool color, awesome waterproof Savox servo. The motor was actually, I'm trying to remember, 2500, I believe, kV, Redcat. Plenty of power for this machine. I mean, you barely touch it, and I mean, it just jumps up. This thing does a standing backflip. So from this to a backflip, just touching the trigger, it's pretty crazy. It did have different connectors that we switched out. So I think these are the Traxxas battery connectors. Waterproof receiver, and this is all aluminum. You can see just from touching on it, this thing just jumps up because I have scuffed this up quite a bit. I mean, it was impossible not to. I don't think this was ever meant to not get scuffed. I did drop this down just one notch, in hopes that it might stop it from hitting, but obviously it did not. Yeah, I know in some of the reviews that I read and I've seen other people do, they really didn't like these battery boxes, but I have no complaints. I was actually kind of impressed. I mean, the batteries that I have the factory spec 7200. These are 2S So I'm running a total of 4. I might be able to get this in there. Of course, I chose the more difficult side to put it in, but here, let's put one in, because I saw a lot of people that have put them in that just, they weren't able to close the box and blah blah blah, and they're just like, it's too much space in there for it. But once I got it in there and I stuffed this down in there a little bit, got this put in there, it actually really lined up quite well for me. So do this one-handed, maybe. Let's get this in there. Alright, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not that talented. And totally redeemed myself. But, like I said, I mean, it fit for me. These batteries, no moving around, none of that. This just closed. And I don't think I'll ever have to worry about these like popping open. I don't even have the clips in there, because this stuff, I mean, this is in there. This is on there tight. I can't imagine, I mean, as hard as it is for me just to do it, I can't imagine these things popping open. But who knows, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll upgrade, I don't know. Headlights, it's got these cool lights right here, and then it has the orange light, and I don't know, I'm really impressed. I can't wait to get it out a little more, get it out into the sand, get some jumping in on it, you know, see what we can do. I mean, it's a pretty sweet machine, and there's definitely no lack of power. You know, it's got it. It is beefy. This thing gets up and goes. So far I'm very impressed, and can't wait to get it out and play with it more. So more videos to come on this awesome Redcat.